Kevin, what's up?
Not much, Tim.
It's 2026
Yes.
ski season time.
Yes.
And we're here to talk about the latest and greatest in boots.
Hmm?
You can't have a good day on the mountain if your feet aren't comfortable
That's
and
right.
your boots aren't working right.
Yep.
And so what is happening this year in boots?
Yeah.
Any new trends? Anything that people want to think about?
Great question.
And if those boots are 5 years old, am I getting new ones? 6?
You know,
Like, how do I even decide?
Totally, yeah, and I can touch on that. I mean, a lot of it is like, you know, how many days do you ski a year? You know, if you're someone who's skiing 50 plus days a year and you know you ski hard and you ski aggressive, you're going to go through your boots faster than someone who's skiing maybe 10 times a year. So it really depends on, you know, how you ski and how many days you ski.
Okay, so we're looking at how many days on the mountain, and then you look down and you kind of, and then the other thing is, do you want a new pair?
Right.
And so here at Gerks, this is Kevin Dreher, owner-operator at Gerks here in Issaquah, Washington. These guys do like the custom fitting, the shaping. I'd say you guys are a great store for many things, but I'd say the best thing that you do, there's a fly. There's a fly coming around my head, Kevin. The best thing you do outside of that one fly in your place is, yeah, he's on you. Here, don't
get him.
Is that you fit these boots to people's feet to ensure that they have comfort on the hill.
Yeah. Right.
And so let's get into it. What's going on here?
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you. You know, the newest thing in boots is BOA. Okay, so last year we touched on BOA. BOA is a fastening system. BOA has been around for over 20 years. You'll see it in all sorts of different things, from snowboard boots. A lot of snowboard boots use BOA. I've seen them on cycling shoes. I've seen them on gloves. They've been on all sorts of different things. I think when I was in my 20s, I had them on a wakeboard boot. You know, so again, like, BOA has been around forever, but the coolest thing is they built it for a plastic ski boot. And this took some work. You know, there's some technology built into this. First thing I'll talk about is this cable. So many people think of this system as like, wow, on a plastic ski boot, how's that going to work? I'll tell you what, they designed this cable to be so strong that it's a non-issue. That and BOA backs up their product here. If anything were to happen with a BOA, it's covered. It's covered under warranty. They've got a lifetime warranty on the BOA parts. And
you feel that you can get as much tension on these typical buckle points that you would on
a buckle,
on a more traditional buckle boot coming down.
You know, we're all very familiar with the 4 buckles, and the beauty of 4 buckles is you can control the boot in different areas as you work your way along it, right?
Okay.
What's unique about BOA, if you notice where the dial is, the cable is going to cross in 5 different points here. And what that does is, as you turn this dial, you're creating a nice balanced fit over the top of the foot. I'll tell you, the way it feels, the way it fastens, it is so comfortable. It really hugs the foot in a balanced way, versus just having the two individual buckles.
What if you're, you have a performance fit, you want to relieve that pressure when you're going up the ski hill,
good question.
On a chairlift?
Totally. You know, what's neat about this is, as you click it, you get 0.25 millimeters of adjustment. You can reverse it. Okay, so the beauty of that is, you're on the chair. You just skied a hard first run. Maybe it's early in the season, your feet aren't in ski shape yet. You get on the chair and your dogs are barking. You're like, oh, I need relief. Instead of reaching down and having to fidget with your buckles, you could have mittens on. It could be a cold day, and you can reach down and just turn this. Couple clicks,
gotcha. So you're
relieve that pressure.
Reach down.
It's super smooth. It's super easy. It's all in that dial. When you want to get out, you just lift on the knob. It frees the cable completely. That's how you're going to get in.
So no difference, like if you typically pull your boot apart to get your foot into it, no problem.
No problem. You can get into this as easy as you can, the buckle boots. One thing I want to show you that is new. We talked about BOA in last year's video, and you're going to see BOA in more models of boots, but this is the cool new technology.
Double BOA.
Double BOA.
Double BOA. Bam, bam.
There's no buckle on this boot at all. Here you can see you've got BOA, but 2 buckles on top. Here you've got BOA, top and bottom. And I'll tell you what, it is amazing. Here's what I have seen so far and what I have found with this boot that works so well. This upper BOA, because this is one continuous cable that runs the full length here, when you turn it, if let's say you have a big calf muscle, for example, but then you narrow up down here by the ankle, this cable will sense that it's tight on top and kind of stop there and then start pulling from the bottom. So the nice thing is you get a very nice balanced fit to the leg shape that's going into this boot. The other thing I love about it is the way you can turn this and those micro adjustments and how tight you can get this. If you're like me, where you're very narrow and slender down in the bottom of the calf muscle.
Are you saying you have more chicken legs?
Might have some chicken legs. Chicken legs. This boot is going to grab my leg. It's going to support me. And I'll tell you what, I have not felt that in a buckle boot. When you put this on, it is a noticeable change.
No kidding.
So I really love that. And then I also love the flex pattern you get out of it. It's a very smooth flex down and back. So you get all the best of everything. A great fastening system, great support, easy to operate, easy to relieve the foot if you need to. You can do all of this with gloves on, with mittens on.
Now the one thing like that pops to my head is with the traditional buckle boot, I'm used to having those buckles fully off, and I'm getting that boot pretty wide to get my foot in. Am I going to be able to do it as wide with
You really can. So here's how this is going to work. Again, that relieves the bottom of the foot.
Okay.
The top, we're going to pop it. We are going to remove one of these.
Okay.
Okay. That is going to allow this to now freely open.
Oh, gotcha.
And allow this to open up as wide
as I could.
As wide as you need it to be.
Yeah.
Yep. When you get into this boot, you're going to snap both these down. You're going to take this first guy, you're going to just clip it on there, and you're going to start to spin.
Gotcha. And you're going to spin to win.
Spin to win. Spin it to win it, man.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And so, behind us, we have such a broad array of different boots. This is Solomon.
Yep.
It's a double BOA connection point.
That's right.
Different boots have different flex patterns and everything.
Yep.
What is the biggest piece of advice that you have when we look at 2026 when you're selecting your boots?
Yeah.
Like, is there a brand I should be loyal to?
Yeah.
What should I think about?
The thing is, when it comes to boots, is you almost want to go into it blindfolded. Yeah, if you've used, let's say, Solomon. I've used Solomon for many years now. It has worked really well for my foot. So I tend to lean that direction. Like if I'm trying on boots, I'm always going to throw a Solomon on my foot. But I do want to keep an open mind and compare it to what Nordica has to offer, what Lang has to offer, the other brands have to offer, because you never know. These companies are constantly tweaking and adjusting, and maybe they've got a boot that's really good, but they're like in their minds, how can we make this better? So you want to keep an open mind when you're trying on boots. Go to your local shop. Come to Gerks if you're local here. We'll ask you all the questions: where you ski, how you ski, what's your favorite run, what have you been in, and what do you expect out of your boots? And we will help guide you into that perfect fit that is not only comfortable, but that's going to give you the performance that matches your
Got
skiing.
you. And so, after those questions and narrowing down the field of many boots to a couple, then the artistry.
Yes.
The artisan's work begins.
Yes.
And that's where, you guys are able to make modifications to the outer shell to expand if somebody has a wider foot. And then you have bed liners that you can put in and get customized. So, really look at this as a starting point on your journey. We really appreciate you checking out this video. Please subscribe to the channel below. It really helps us in terms of being able to create this content for you. We're working on ways that you could actually purchase these boots. But for now, please come down to Gerks or your local ski shop. And if you can't buy anything here, please go to the Half-Life website, subscribe to our newsletter. We're going to have information for you all throughout the year. And buy some of this swag just as a little thank you to us. Maybe a t-shirt like this, a hat. We got all kinds of other stuff, on the website. So check it out. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Most importantly, what excites us and fires us up is to see you on the mountains, comfortable, having the equipment that you need to achieve your goals, and have a great day. So we'll see you on the mountain. Thanks, Kevin.
Yep, you got it, Tim.
You.